Hello, my name is Dave Palmstein. I'm CEO and founder of My Personal Health. Today we're going to discuss hot flashes. We're going to break the presentation into three parts, all about 3 to 5 minutes long. In part one, we're going to discuss what hot flashes are and what causes them. We're also going to introduce a concept known as the thermal neutral zone. In part two, we're going to discuss how you can influence the thermal neutral zone and discuss the role that hormones play with hot flashes. In part three, we're going to introduce a hot flash program so that you can address your hot flashes. So what are hot flashes? Well, there is a perception that women only get hot flashes at menopause. This is just not true. The facts are that both men and women get hot flashes, although men's typically are not as pronounced or as intense. Men go through what is known as andropause, which is the male equivalent of menopause. They can get hot flashes during this period. Women get hot flashes years before menopause, or they can. And this is because they're going through perimenopause, which can be as much as 15 years prior to menopause. Hot flashes are different things to different people, but in general, they're hot sensations that may be accompanied by sweating. They can be gradual or come on suddenly. They can be mild or extremely intense. Women can be standing up giving a presentation, all of a sudden have a very sudden and severe hot flash where they break out into a sweat. This is not uncommon at all. So what causes hot flashes? Well, it's been believed for many years that hot flashes were due to estrogen imbalances or fluctuations. A recent study through Harvard Medical School came up with a different theory. And the reason is that they took a group of women that had virtually identical estrogen levels, and they monitored those estrogen levels, and they're all within the normal ranges, and they found that some had hot flashes and some did not. So they started to look for other reasons. They came up with a theory known as the thermal neutral zone. Everyone has a thermal neutral zone in which they're comfortable. If the body temperature rises above your thermal neutral zone upper limit, you tend to have a burning sensation or a hot flash and break out sweating. This is in response to your body trying to cool itself down. If a body temperature drops below the thermal neutral zone temperature, you get cold and you start to shiver. Some people have wide thermal neutral zones, while others have narrow thermal neutral zones. This is how you can explain that some women or men have more hot flashes and more intense hot flashes than other people. Those with wide thermal neutral zones can tolerate wide fluctuations of temperature without getting hot flashes. And those with narrow thermal neutral zones have a low tolerance, so they tend to have more intense hot flashes and they get them more frequently.